Liberty Hill had a lot of success running the football over the years.
Now looking to just charge ahead here. I believe Cagle actually kept that one, and he is driven backwards. No gain on the play, and the tackle leading the way there was Rhett Steppe. Steppe and Cullen Devine, Ricky, we have talked about just how well Cullen Devine is in his first season here at Westlake, able to really hone in and tell what kind of a talented player he is, stepping in for Connor Vosek.
Yeah, and that's been a huge addition for Westlake because with Vosek being out and missing some time, he's been an impact player right away from the first game against Ridgepoint, and it's just going to add depth to the Westlake defensive line as we get deeper into this season.
Cagle fumbling the snap, and the ball is loose. Westlake looks like they might have recovered at the bottom of the pile, and they have. Caden Bainig, the senior, comes out of the bottom of the pile after the mishandled snap by the sophomore quarterback Cagle. And Caden Bainig comes up with the fumble recovery, and it puts Westlake at point-blank range for the second week in a row. Not on the opening kickoff, but on third down. Westlake able to gain control of the football 3 yards away from pay dirt.
Yeah, not a bad situation if you're the Westlake offense and you can start your first possession every week inside the opposition's red zone. But a good chance here for Paxton Land and the Westlake offense to get on the board quickly.
So Paxton Land with a back to his left. The handoff will go to Jack Kaiser, who will just waltz his way into the end zone. A little bit of traffic in front of him, but he exits towards the end zone. Touchdown Westlake with 10:32 left in the first quarter. Jack Kaiser is into the end zone for the score, his third rushing touchdown of the season. Receivers each way, the ball on the right hash mark. Now on the play action, Land looking to throw, surveying, fires over the middle, has a man, that's Cal living good, and he is living great with a haul in for a touchdown. Beautiful throw by Paxton Land, stayed right in the pocket and delivered a strike to Living Good in traffic with defenders all around. Living Good comes down with it for his second touchdown of the season. He had his first varsity score last week at home with Judson. This time he hauls it in for the score. Touchdown Westlake. Come with something that is very, very easy to run and can be very successful as the handoff goes to Menchaca. He goes down immediately behind the line of scrimmage at the 29-yard line. A loss on the play there for the Westlake Chaparrals as they back up Akins, and now a little bit of extracurricular activity at the end of that play. Again, Menchaca just did not have a whole lot of opportunity, but Maddox Flint, the sophomore, is the one that drags him down.
A really valuable weapon for Westlake in these situations with his height.
Not a bad thing to have. 6'6" has not had a bad day. Speaking of not having a bad day, Jack Kaiser going back to work. Video game-like numbers from 20 yards out. A spin move just outside the 5, and he is into the end zone from 20 yards out. His second rushing touchdown of the night. And just like that, we get to see a little shimmy and a little shake from Jack Kaiser. JFK in for 6. Touchdown Westlake.
That's what we love about watching Jack Kaiser the last 3 years. Joe, watch the replay here on our television broadcast. There it is, the balance and the spin, and then, of course, once he gets free, the speed to take it outside. He is a special back.
Snap from Helms, the hold by Grady Bartlett, and stay on the field. So on fourth down, Westlake's going to go for it here. Hard count, got the flag, going to the end zone. Up and making the grab is Brody Wilhelm. He went over the corner and hauls it in, so that flag will be declined as Westlake takes the hard count, gets into the end zone. Brody Wilhelm with the catch. Touchdown Westlake.
And it's exactly what we talked about on the last Westlake possession. These quarterbacks know that they have a 6'6" target on the outside in Brody Wilhelm. They trust him, and they put it up there and let him go get it.
That is his third touchdown reception of the season. He's caught a touchdown pass in every game. A back on either side as they look to hand it off again. Acosta rumbles up the middle, has running room, bursts across into the open field to the 10-5, touchdown. Nate Acosta is into the end zone from 24 yards out. Touchdown Westlake.
I don't know where the Akins linebackers went on that one, Joe, but as soon as Acosta got through the line, there was nothing but open field in front of him for another Westlake touchdown.
So with that, they cap a drive with a 24-yard run for Nate Acosta. Beautiful looking run there and great blocking by some of the guys up front. William Twardowski pulling on that play from the guard position. Living good in front of the formation as the halfback to the left as they switch personnel without, switch. As Reagan Street makes the grab, breaks free to the 20, 15, 10, 5. Reagan Street is into the end zone. Wow, what a play from 40 yards out. Again, I was talking about the formation without having to change personnel. They go from 4 wides to a 3-wide look with a halfback. Reagan Street, that was just mano a mano. Who wants it more? Reagan Street wants it more as he peels out of the tackle and takes it to the house. 40 yards, touchdown Westlake.
A tremendous effort by Reagan Street there, Joe, but also a good job by the Westlake offensive line, picking up the blitz by Akins and giving Paxton Land time to deliver.
Is good for a 20-yard run. This will be a 47-yard kick. From the right hash, here's the hold. Spencer Barnett puts his right foot into this one, plenty of distance, and it is good from 47 yards out. Thomas J. Henry, again, Reese Wise running out of options. Good defense here by the Akins Eagles, and he just tucked it and ran. Had the option to pass in the RPO play. Now he looks to hand it off on 2nd down and 1. Into the end zone, tumbling his way in is Grady Bartlett. Bartlett into the end zone, touchdown Westlake. There's some of the athleticism you were talking about, Ricky, as he drives it into the end zone. First touchdown of the season for Grady Bartlett. Touchdown Westlake.
Great run there from Bartlett last year. You mentioned it, Joe. Nate Acosta went out with
on 3rd down and 11. Cagle rolling to his right, looking downfield, still looking, fires down the field, and this one is picked off. Intercepted by Westlake, 3rd interception of the season, and it's Chaparral football at the 29-yard line. A good opportunity here to let you know about Aiden Schwarzbach, the senior defensive back on senior night, little brother of Elliot Schwarzbach. What a play as he makes the grab and makes it look easy for his first career interception. And it's Westlake football at the 30-yard line in Akins territory.
And you can see on our TV broadcast, and if you look down at the sideline, how excited the Westlake players are to see him get. Let's see who they decide to reward with the touchdown run after good runs from Johnson and Hunault to get him down here.
So it's an alt to the right of the formation here on the snap. The give to Seabass. Seabass into the end zone. Touchdown Westlake. Sebastian Hunault with his 2nd career touchdown in as many weeks. Now the snap, it's a good one, and this punt gets away. Bartlett calling for the fair catch. No, he's not. He's going to run for it here as he ditches one tackler, gets away from another, cuts it across the field at the 40, 45, 50. Has a blocker in front of him at the 40, to the 30, to the 20. Grady Bartlett runs by the last man to beat. That was Nunez, and he returns it for a touchdown. Grady Bartlett into the end zone. The first punt return for a score as Westlake is into the end zone again on special teams. Touchdown Westlake.
I thought he got slowed up at the beginning of that return, so he ran into his own teammate, but got out of a tackle and then managed to turn it outside for a very impressive return.
Well, with that, an impressive return as he rumbles his way into the end zone and runs right by Nunez at the end of that run.
Coach, a special senior night, dominated on both sides of the football.
Yeah, it was a great night. A lot of guys got to play, and they made some plays. It was fun to see some special teams touchdowns, offensive touchdowns, and obviously it was big plays on defense tonight.
It was good to see the attack team in there. All the seniors, I believe, played, at a high level. To put 64 points on and not allow Akins to score, that's quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, that's a big-time win for us. Some seniors made some plays there in the 3rd and 4th quarters. Fun to see. Got a couple guys got interceptions, a couple guys got some touchdowns. That's what it's all about. These kids are, cheering each other on, are happy for each other to go out there and make some plays, and that's a bunch of family, and that's what we are.
All right, now you get the week off, then you prepare for Lake Travis. Anything special this week, and you give them a couple days off, or business as usual?
Yeah, we'll take this weekend off. It's been a grind through fall camp. We'll give them Saturday and Sunday off, and Monday we come back to work, and we'll look at this tape, we'll learn from it, and then we'll turn our attention to the next one, and we'll spend a lot of next week, getting ready for ourselves and trying to get better at Chaparrals. And then game week at Lake Travis, we'll turn our attention to those guys.
I appreciate it, Coach. Congratulations on a good win.